Okay, today's energy invites us to take some bold steps. Bold steps towards becoming the most empowered version of ourselves. Okay, there is a very powerful urge to face what we've been avoiding, to confront the wounds that have held us back. So, this is a time to speak our truth, to break free from old limitations, step into a space where we can finally own our power with confidence. We're being called to rebel against what no longer is serving us and start creating the space for something new and wonderful and powerful to emerge in our lives. So join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery. We will gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy. And by the end of our time together, it's my hope that you have the tools to go forward with confidence, with clarity, with love. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. I send it right back to you. Welcome to your daily focus, May the 28th, 2025. Okay, the 28 energy today. The 28 energy is about new beginnings, new starts, new chapters, but there's usually some kind of test involved. Something that we have to do, something that we have to overcome, something that we have to recognize, something that we have to face in order to really reap the rewards of a new beginning, a new start. And it'll be obvious to us what we have to look at, whether or not we do. That's our free choice. So, free will. 2 plus 8 is a 10, and that is the wheel is always turning. The energy is always moving. We are always moving into new seasons, new areas. And right now we are in a new moon energy, so it is about writing those new chapters, starting to think of how we want to go forward. 1 plus 0 is a 1, and that is the independent self, the I am, the trailblazer. Yeah, and really walking with our own independence. On one energy day, we don't need anybody else to hold our hand or give us permission, or, we can be unapologetically ourselves, authentically going forward with a 1 energy. Absolutely. If we look at the daily numerology, it'd be a 5 plus a 1 plus a 9, and that gives us a 15 energy. So we really have to look at what has kept us tethered to the past, does not allow us to move forward in the way we want. What blocks us, what burdens us, what weighs us down. And 1 plus 5 is a 6. So our habits and our behaviors would be the first place to look. But don't forget about your day in, day out routines and maybe shaking things up a little bit. In fact, I think we're going to be, by the astrology, we'll be almost forced to shake things up. Anyways, we're getting there. Let's start. The sun is in Gemini. Moon is in Gemini until about 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then the moon will move into Cancer. And we have Chiron and Eris, right? Eris conjunct. Now, they have been, and they will be until at least next year this time, believe it or not. So it is a very long conjunction, but usually they're within 1 to 2 degrees. Today it's exact. So this energy may be a little bit more prominent in our lives, although it's going to sound probably very familiar to what you're going through because we have been walking this energy. It's just been playing in the background. And this conjunction, it's not really easy for us. It's about confronting our fears. It's about confronting our insecurities, where we doubt ourselves, confronting those things head on. And it offers us an opportunity to transform on how we see ourselves. It offers us the opportunity to take action towards owning our power. So it's time to embrace our personal power. And where we've given it away, we want to take it back now. And it's a time when we can't ignore the emotional baggage that we carry with us. Okay, we may be asked to heal some very strong, potent wounds that have held us back. And, it's a raw energy, using that raw energy to fuel our personal empowerment, So it is an excellent time to confront a fear, a limiting belief, something that's held us back. Very much like the 15 energy. What are we tethered to? What can we not move past or away from? What keeps us chained to the past? And Chiron brings our wounds to the surface. Eris pushes us to do something about it, okay? I've been doing a little bit of research on Eris. Oh my gosh. I might just put out a video just on Eris because it is... I mean, it's a great energy, but it's very disruptive energy. Anyways, this is a great moment to embrace our individuality, to let go of the fears of what maybe everybody else thinks and just be unapologetically ourselves. Okay, Eris pushes us to break free from, what we're tethered to, and to take some bold action towards that change. Okay, Eris doesn't just show it to us. It demands that we act upon it. So we have to trust in that discomfort. We have to trust that discomfort we feel is going to allow us to make the shifts. And we have to know that this discomfort that we feel is a sign that we're on the right path. Now, there's a risk of making decisions out of impulse rather than careful thought, and that has been a theme now for over a week at least. Be mindful not to rush into something without, taking time to reflect, take a moment, ground yourself, take a step back, think about it. But this energy is really about rebelling against old patterns that we carry with us, and taking bold action towards being our authentic self, our true self. So, Eris pushes us to break free from what holds us back. Chiron offers us the healing we need to really, truly step into our power. So today is about digging into our truths again and expressing ourselves authentically. We can easily feel the weight of the past lifting, and we can feel it being replaced by a new sense of freedom. This is a moment to speak our truth and make the changes that we have been longing for. Okay, so confront your fears head on. Don't look away. We can transform them into a driving force that propels us forward to the most empowered version of us, our higher self. And stepping into our higher self, becoming our higher self. The energy today is a wake-up call. So don't shy away from these challenges that we're being given. Step into your power. Let go of what's been holding you back. Reclaim your power. And that will open doors to a sense of freedom, a sense of liberation. Absolutely. Okay, let's turn to the cards. What do we have there? Oh, look at that. The happily ever after. Yeah, becoming the best version of us. I mean, that's really what this energy is all about. And it's going to be a little bit more prominent today. But remember that this energy is with us for another year. Pretty well solid another year. So it's not about the little things. And it's about a lot of letting go. It's about recreating, reinventing yourself. Chiron and Eris is reinventing yourself, getting rid of all the baggage, getting rid of the fears and the anxieties and the limitations. Okay, underlying energy is the Two of Cups. New relationships, new partnerships, new people coming into your life, I hear expressions of love, new pathways opening up to us, new adventures calling us, new opportunities, learning experiences. Something very different from what we are accustomed to, something that kind of breaks us out of our complacency. Four of Swords. If you need rest, rest. This is a time maybe where we pull back a little bit and we go inwardly, even though it is a new moon and everything is going fast forward, because I think the only planet in retrograde, well, the nodes always are in retrograde, it seems, but is Pluto. So we may not feel like stopping and taking that rest and sitting in solitude, or taking that quiet walk along the beach, taking time for ourselves, sitting in silence, going deep within, understanding where we have been wounded. What is that extra baggage we carry with us? What is the thing that we are tethered to? The thing that keeps us tethered to the past? Where do we need to allow the wound to heal? Where do we need to rip off the bandage? The bandage is only hiding it. It's about digging for the truth and bringing it out into the open. And it empowers us to do that. This is a time to hang up those weapons, to take off that armor, and to rest and recuperate, rejuvenate, and prepare yourself for the wonderful ride that you're about to go on. We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is thinking. This is contemplating. This is maybe lost in prayer, or lost in thought, lost in meditation. Asking ourselves, what do we truly want to bring into our world? It's not a race here, okay? This question is going to be on the table for the entire year. Trust me when I say that. I'll be saying this still in September and October. What are the new things that you want to step into? Because we are evolving and we are growing and we are healing and we are growing stronger and more confident. And with that, yes, we might possibly change our mind to actually the path that we are walking at this moment, thinking that we're on the right path. And we are on the right path. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you're on the wrong path right now. I'm saying that this path leads maybe to something else completely different than the path that you think that you're taking to the end game. And that's okay. Go with the flow. See what they throw at you. We have, the possibilities are endless when this card comes out. We have a lot of free will here. Four of Pentacles, what are we tethered to? What are we holding on to? What prevents us from moving forward with a sense of freedom, with a sense of liberation, with a sense of lightness in our step? Why do we feel burdened? Why do we feel pulled down? Why do we feel like we cannot move? If we made the decision to let go of a few things, to break that tie, to break the chains that hold us backwards, back in the past, into the old stories rather than the new story we want to step into. I mean, we turn around and we see this giant pentacle. It's the gateway. It's guarded by two angels. It's your path and your path alone. It's all prepared for you. All you have to do is make the decision to reinvent yourself, to allow some things to fall by the wayside. Old stories. This is about you reinventing yourself. Absolutely it is. Who do you want to become? What do you want to do? Where do you want to live? What are the things that you say to yourself? What are the things you say to others? Who are you and who do you want to be? And what doesn't align? We'll get an oracle card. And we have today with us Gratitude and Appreciation 46, which is a 10 energy. So know that that 10 energy is now highlighted for us, telling us it's going to be strong in our life. So this is a time to sit in quiet contemplation and understand where we want to go forward, how we want to go forward, who we want to become, what we want to step into, what do we need to distance ourselves from. Gratitude and appreciation. Recognize the good qualities in others and openly share your gratitude with them. Write notes of thanks to those who have helped you. If someone deserves acknowledgement, take the time to let us a superior or colleague know that they receive the recognition they deserve. Nature is continually sharing its beauty for us to appreciate. Beholding a rainbow is a gift, and when we encounter a rainbow's beauty, it is the perfect time to be grateful for all the gifts in our lives. It's important to generate the positive flow of thankfulness that can bring joy into someone else's life. By doing so, you will not only decrease your stress, you will also generate the feeling of goodwill and love in your life. What do you appreciate? What do you love? What motivates you? What's already in your environment that actually makes life a little bit easier, makes breathing a little bit lighter? Could it be that your fridge is just running? It could be that you've got a sink full of dirty dishes because you just had a big family dinner and made of all kinds of memories and grew those relationships deeper. Our animal is the swan. See the beauty around you. When it all starts with loving ourselves, doesn't it? Appreciating ourselves, taking care of ourselves. Partnership, beauty, grace, and elegance. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dreams that you wish will come true. So the swan is associated with the transition from the ugly duckling into the beautiful swan. And that's exactly what we're doing here. We're doing the work to become the swan, the beautiful swan. We're already the beautiful swan. So is the ugly duckling when it's born. It's already the beautiful swan. It just has to grow and transform so that everybody sees the beauty. Swan wants you to know that you've been beautiful since the moment of your conception. Your spirit is something that people find beautiful. And Swan wants to remind you that you are loved very much. And Swan tells you to look deeper within you and around yourself and see the beauty all around you. It can be in the simple things like a flower blooming on the side of the road to a smile from a stranger. Beautiful surrounds you. And you may be doubting your love relationship. Swan reassures you that your partnerships are probably strong right now. And if you're not in a love relationship, this is an indication that a long-lasting and beautiful relationship is right in the next pond. And you know, we did have the Two of Cups, which does talk about new romance and new partnerships, new friendships, new best friends. So it's very much a high energy day where we could meet somebody if we want to invite somebody into our world. It is also a day to grow those relationships, find a mentor, find a new best friend, to connect with like-minded people. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.